Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell it. Amen.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Scooter Jones will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
In now is Nico Horner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Now the first pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-1.
Let's go.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
On the move is Betts. He gets there, and that's the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees at strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to rotate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Just underway here in Southern California. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs are down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. New inning set to get underway, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
That is big. The center.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Hey, come on now, guys.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Nobody.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That is it. The first baseman.
Into the box, Christian Walker, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
From the stretch, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Nimmo at second. Walker at first. 1 gone. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Out in front of it, strike one. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. And now the Cubs pitcher, Dan Winkler. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Nico Horner. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Popped him up. Smith over to his left, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Dodger error, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 2-0. And now in the box, Jason Hayward, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Casey is right there, and he's got it for the first out. One out, base is empty, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. One out, runner at first, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Baez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Again, another foul ball. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Brandon Nimmo is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. The next Cub up, Christian Walker. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
The first baseman.
Hit out towards second. He's got it.
Walker.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Scooter Jones.
The pitcher, Scooter Jones.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On, he pops it up. Coming in is Peterson, and that's going to land foul.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Wisdom is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Contreras. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Two and 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Winkler. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. On, he pops it up. Muncy has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Nico Horner. First pitch on the way. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Jason Hayward is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Up next to the Cubs.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
In for strike 2. Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. For the Cubs, they still lead it 2-1.
Now back.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Scooter Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering.
Come on, there it is, right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Brandon Nimmo.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1. We got nobody.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bellinger's under it. That's the first out of the inning. Striding in is Christian Walker. He bounced out last time up. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. That evens it up 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Pitch number 100 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Next to stand in is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So here is Patrick Wisdom. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here comes the 1-2. Is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Dan Winkler. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And a step off. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Nico Horner trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
There's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at this position. He clearly isn't comfortable or fluid with his footwork and making that kind of throw.
He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, man. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Soft liner to the left side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Adam Engel will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 17, Adam Engel.
One-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Cannon Middleton takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our...
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, your 2022 Chicago Cubs.
Trevor Williams will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Trevor Williams will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in the scoring position, one batter into the game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gavin.
Now a pickoff play at second. A dive, but he's back. The batter will be Gavin Lux, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a look and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Jones leads off second with nobody out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that and is safely into third.
Two-one, here it is, and it's fouled away. The 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Batting third,
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here we go.
2-1, here it is. Line down the left field line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hey, let it fly right here.
The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. In now is Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton.
Stepping in now, Scooter Jones.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. To third.
Beat it out.
And there's out number 2. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, the Milwaukee Brewers have already won their series, and they await our winner here in the NLCS. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Scooter Jones. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is
Come on,
Nimmo.
go hard,
But
you're
he's
scoring.
not going to
Go
get there,
hard.
and he's headed for extra bases again. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Gavin
At
Lux.
the plate now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bueller on third. Jones stands at second. No outs. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
You can't find it. Be patient, huh? Come easy.
Ready on 1 and 2.
That's the ball. Nice eye.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hey, let it rip right here.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nimmo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now.
Betts.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Hey, let it fly.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Three and 0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Here it is, the 3-0. Hard hit at third. Scooped up.
Go hard, go
And
hard,
that's
go
the
hard.
second out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Last time up, he was hit by a
Center
pitch.
fielder, number 35,
Hey, here we go.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. 2 runs. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scooter Jones. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Still 1-2. Back up the, oh no, that got him.
Here you go. Make the turn.
Thankfully,
Make
he's
the
able
turn.
to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now into the box is Christian Walker. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next for the Dodgers, Scooter Jones. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. Baez has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Now to bat, Scooter Jones.
Number 23. Scooter Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Gavin Lux, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 1-0 home. is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Beatty on second. Jones on at first with two down. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is Nimmo into the bleachers and gone. So a three-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the third bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bet. Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 15